Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fargo. Your NDSU Bison are sitting at the 13th spot in the nation. 2-0 after a nice win over the Golden Gophers and the Boise State Broncos. Have yet to begin conference play in the Big 12, but we have a huge challenge in front of us today as we travel to Columbus to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes, the 11th ranked team in the country. 11th is pretty low for the Buckeyes, by the way. Oh, it's a rain game too. That's fantastic. But our history with the Buckeyes goes back only 1 year, as their quarterback, Tavian St. Clair, decided to enter the transfer portal after not getting the starting job, looked for a smaller school that he could start at. Fargo was the destination for him. We pick him up. We get scheduled a game here last year, and it was not pretty. It was not a pretty game, as the Buckeyes went up 21-0 in the first half. Right, and we made it closer in the second half. We had a couple nice plays to make it not look like a blowout, but they kind of let off the gas bigly in the second half there. As I picked these uniforms that I barely can see the number because they're like whiteout, and it's raining out. So, although I will say the rain does favor the poorer team, right? We will have the advantage there because it usually like evens everything out and makes the bad teams, I don't know, man. That's just me coping that we're going to be able to do something today, as Tavian will be starting this game with a run play. Anti-Cops goes up the middle for nothing. Now I'm going to be looking at squiggly lines and not being able to change the play at all for the first little while, as Biggs dropped it. Tavian hit him right in the hands with it, and Biggs put it on the ground. His first drive looking... I almost audibled the play. I forgot I can't do that. Alright, so Tavian takes the snap. He's going to fire it back to Biggs, who drops it a second time. Well, first drive of the game goes very poorly for us, as we have to punt it away. Not a very nice punt either. No return by that Buckeye. Also in the game last year, oh man, that's a sweet looking tight end. 98 speed on a tight end, on a freshman tight end. Cool. But yeah, also that game last year, we had the injury of Kelly Johnson, right? Running back broke his collarbone against these Buckeyes, so I could see him wanting a little bit of revenge, as their first play is an RPO to the left side. Picks up 1 yard. Emmett Marr, looks like he was able to drag that receiver out of bounds. But yeah, they have a stacked team. I didn't even go through them because I don't want to, because it's going to be depressing, right? But we have played good competition. I mean, not this year necessarily, but last year in those bowl games, we played some pretty good competition, and we were able to hang with them. So we're looking for the same thing today, as they go 5 wide on 3rd and 4. See if we can rush the quarterback. Nope, their blockers hold up. Quarterback is going to be scrambling, and he's hit as he throws it out of bounds. Alright, well, they're being aggressive. That's pretty smart. I like that. I just expected them to punt it because, you know, EA logic is not great, as they don't get it. That's really funny. Okay, well, quarterback held the ball a little bit too long, throws it to the right. Receiver's not able to keep his balance, and he goes out of bounds, and we get the ball back at the 47. That's pretty sweet. Cobb's right side picks up a yard. Hopefully that first drive got a lot of these jitters out of the way, as be looking to move the ball a little bit better here. There's Michael Smith with his first reception of the game. Picks up a couple. I'm a little bit nervous. Again, this rain is freaking me out. I'm kind of getting the feeling that we are going to be fumbling the ball a lot. So, oh my goodness. Chester McDonald attacked in the backfield and goes down with no gain. Actually, a loss. We'll give the ball back to him here on a screen play, see if Chester can make something work, and he does. He picks up 6 yards on a screen, setting up 3rd and 6. RPO with Smith. What are we feeling? Oh, it's going to open up. We just need some blocks, and we get them as Smith drags a Buckeye forward to a 1st down. Kelly Johnson's going to get his first carry here on 1st and 10. There goes Johnson with a big hole. He, he's able to pick up a first down. As we have the ball down to the 16 already. Crowd starting to calm down just a little bit. I like the Buckeyes fans shutting the heck up as Tavian is going to be sacked. Coverage sack there. Yeah, they had everybody covered very well. 2nd and 12. I could see a couple runs and just going up 3-0 here would be nice, but there's your run to set up the field goal. And wait a minute. Jet touch. I like a jet touch pass, I really do. But I don't think I'm going to do it here, as I'll have Michael Smith or Gilmore be the 2 receiving options. They're both going to be running kind of deep. I like the field goal from here too. I think we make a field goal if we attempt it here, as long as we don't get sacked. There's Tavian. There's Michael Smith. There's a touchdown for you. Never mind. Forget the field goal. JT Lloyd will come out and kick an extra point. Michael Smith is waving at the fans for some reason. Brother, this is the first drive. Second drive, my bad. This is the second drive. We can probably calm down just a little bit there, son. Not the best throw there by Tavian, but I mean, close enough. Did he get in the end zone? I wonder if they'll review it. Our defense looked good on that first drive of the Buckeyes. We'll hope that they look good on the second, as their running back gets kind of a delayed handoff here. Picks up 5 on first down. And are they going heavy? Yeah. We had a call for a bunch of linebackers coming in, so yeah, there's going to be a quarterback keeper. Oh my goodness. Quarterback's flying all over the place. Tried to juke it. Kind of made the safety miss. And unfortunately, Westvich was there to bring him down, as there's another inside call for the running back. Picks up another 5 yards. Tyreek Hill. Did I just read his name being Tyreek Hill? It reminds me of a different NFL player. It reminds me of a different football player. As quarterback keeper again. My goodness, they are just having all sorts of success as their quarterback just... Okay. Buckeyes make this a 7-7 ball game. Samaj Jones. I guess that's something we got to be aware of, is their quarterback is a runner. As we're going to do another RPO. There goes Michael Smith. Nice blocks by the wide receiver. Sets up a huge play on the right side as we end the first quarter with that. Not really impressed with our defense on that second drive of the Buckeyes, but you know, it is what it is. As there goes Kelly Johnson again. Kelly takes this one up over the midfield mark. And yeah, we'll try another inside run. We'll do they got a lot of guys on the line, but see what Deontay can do here. Oh, they all backed off. And the true freshman picks up another first down on a run play. Nice job by our O-line. The crowd is completely calmed down here. As Tavian takes the snap, he's going to fire it short. Gilmore was open. I just kind of made the decision before the play that I was going to throw it short. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. As we'll be doing that same exact play. This time they cover Gilmore. So Cobbs is the call one more time. 2 pass plays to Cobbs. Picks up 2 yards. Don't love that. Would like that to be a little bit more. As Tavian, once again, cannot understand the play. Crowd going crazy here. As Tavian's just going to have to throw this one away. Boy, that sucks. A 50-yard field goal in the rain. I don't know, man. No, I think this is probably the best call for us. As Tavian's going to line up from the shotgun, takes the snap, fires a bullet over the middle. Incomplete. Gilmore was there, kind of. But the ball was just not able to get to his hands. Buckeyes take over at the 33. Back to the run game here. Oh, Carter. able to take down Hill in the backfield. Loss of 2 on first down. Zone across the board. Probably going to be another run play here. Yep, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. We got to start hitting him, by the way. I think that's going to be our goal. Samaj Jones is the quarterback's name. I think we just got to start putting some pain on the young man. Make him regret keeping it, or at least regret not going down, right? As they put a man in motion. We bring a blitz. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, man. Your boy, Austin Westvich, just ended that receiver's life, forcing a drop on third down and a punt out of these Buckeyes. There's Finn. Doesn't do a whole lot of anything, but you know what? We're back on offense. Let's keep it rolling here. Kelly gets the call again. Oh, nice blocks. Oh, man, our offensive line has been blocking the hell out. The last couple weeks, I should say the first 2 weeks of the season, our offensive line was not blocking all that fantastically, and it kind of turned around today. For some reason, our O-line is, oh boy, Cobb's already injured. Our O-line decided they want to block today, so appreciate that out of them. As I were going back to big Michael Smith, tight end, picks up his 6th reception of the day, 57 yards for the young man. And yeah, we're just going to keep calling this motion inside zone with Kelly Johnson until they show they can stop it. As Kelly picks up another first down. And that might just be the name of the game, is just keep running it until, oh, well, they stop us there. 2nd and 10 with a failed run by Marcus Farr, but that might be the name of the game, is just keep running it short. Or keep running it in these short yardage places. There's Keenan Booty. Picks up a first down. I mean, Keenan is really good in the short yardage. I don't know, man. He's quite athletic, I guess is what I would say. Is here's a throwaway. Tavian was looking for something, couldn't find anything, and just whips that one out of bounds. As we'll be going back to Marcus Farr here. Gets some nice blocks. Marcus Farr with the speed. Boy, was not able to make that one safety miss. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 6. Robbie White or Michael Smith open for a touchdown here. Yep, it's going to be Michael Smith. Touchdown, NDSU Bison. Michael Smith is just an end zone seeking missile, man. Like every time he gets the ball on these short yard or down here in the red zone, you just gotta know what's gonna happen. I believe that's his 4th touchdown of the season. I think that's correct. 2nd one of the day at least, right? As Lloyd puts us up by 7 points. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go before halftime. Can imagine some more run plays to start the drive here for the Buckeyes, although they don't have to. Their wide receivers are sick. They could just line them up, run them deep, and I don't know if we have the guys to cover them. Well, DJ Pickett can cover his guy, but the rest of the fellows back there, man, I don't know about all that. We're playing man across the board here. 2nd and 5. Gonna be it's gonna be an end around, like a little trick play. Luckily, our defense was on it. I couldn't see that guy's number because I picked these whiteout jerseys stupidly, so I'm not sure who was able to stop it, as their running back has a huge gain here. My goodness, man. I don't think there's anything I hate more than being ran on. Like, if you throw it and your guys make a better play one-on-one, fine, whatever. But the idea that they're just running it down our throats and there's nothing we can do about it just pees me off. With an incompletion there. Do another man blitz here. No, Parker almost jumps offside. Don't really like that. As I'm using Pickett. Oh boy. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. I believe that was Emmett Marr in coverage, number 29. And yeah, well, you know, again, we're playing with fire, going man on man. But it is what it is. The Buckeyes make it a 14-14 ball game here. But we got 92 seconds and an offense that's kind of kicking. Here goes Keegan. I'm not sure why he received it there. He doesn't have great speed, but it is what it is, I guess. As Tavian comes out. Michael Smith is the call here on first down. We'll see if he gets open. Open enough. Smith makes the reception. Doesn't get out of bounds. We gotta hurry up. It was the same play we scored a touchdown on here with these tight ends crossing over. And Tavian just takes it himself. Gets a big gain. Oh, he gets a shove out of bounds. Come on now. Really? Okay, sure. I like Keenan Booty coming open here. We'll see if he's able to do it. Nope, it's going to be Smith again, as that ball is perfectly delivered right in the breadbasket of Michael Smith. Send Booty deep, Gilmore short. Michael Smith is the call again. Nope, it's going to be another run. And, I mean, you just got to spy Tavian St. Clair, because that's silly. That is absolutely silly. Tavian on fire this drive. Hands it to Chester McDonald. Goes up the middle. Buckeyes call their first time out. Tavian takes the snap. He's going to step up and run it and slide down as the Buckeyes call another timeout. They're only giving me hash plays, by the way. I don't want to pass the ball. I need to suck these timeouts out of these Buckeyes. Marcus Farr gets body slammed, and we actually have to call a timeout. Getting a little crazy here. 4th and 1. We put Finn Jackson in the backfield. Let's see if we can get it to him here. It is. That's technically a run play for Finn, and it doesn't work as he's stopped short of the goal line. Ooh, boy. Best case scenario, we go in. Oh my goodness, never mind. Best case scenario is a safety here, and we're going to get it as they try to zone run to the outside. Their running back was pushed back into the end zone and then just swarm tackled by your NDSU Bison. Holy smokes, dude. What a tear. I was going to say best case scenario, we're tied at halftime. But yeah, look at that. Davis comes up. I think I called him Carter, by the way. I think Carter's his first name. But Davis comes up, hits the back, and then, yeah, look at that. Look at how many hats we have. Vic Burley and Orlando back there. J.J. Brown getting a part of the action. And we force a punt here. We could set up with pretty... Oh, this is going to be good field position here. Keegan doesn't fumble it. Just kind of run forward and drop. 30 seconds, 2 timeouts. We had a great opportunity. Buckeyes set us up nicely here. We'll see if we can make a play. As there's Michael Smith, and he's going to stay in bounds. Oh, with the late hits, you got to stop that crap. But Michael Smith stays in bounds, picks up a huge one. 24 seconds, ball at the 44. Here is Keenan Booty on a quick slant, and the speedy kid picks up a first down. We'll call our second timeout. We're in field goal range now, which means as long as we don't turn it over, kind of liking that. Let's Booty go back to the inside and see if that works. Doesn't really. Oh, it kind of did at the end, but I was too scared as Tavian just takes it himself, picks up another first down, and gets out of bounds. 15 seconds to go. Biggs on a slant looks nice. I could see Gilmore coming open here. Going to be Gilmore coming open, but he got bumped, and that ball sails over his head. Tavian, shotgun, takes the snap, drops back. He's going to fire it to the right. Incomplete pass. Part of me just wants to give up and set this up nicer for a field goal. But I also want to keep going, you know. I want to keep hitting it. As Tavian takes the snap, he's going to step up. He's going to pick up a bundle, make this field goal basically an extra point. As he slides down at the 8. We send out Lloyd. JT puts us up by 5. Your NDSU Bison going to the locker room up by 5 here in Columbus, which is wonderful for morale. What's not wonderful is that your Ohio State Buckeyes are going to be getting the ball to start the second half. Really, I think I might just play zone the rest of the game and just try to give up underneath stuff. Or oh, there's an RPO. DJ Pickett gets blown over. DJ Pickett gets blown, if you know what I mean. But yeah, he gets shoved to the ground, unfortunately. Or a loss, as the kid would say. It's going to be... Nope, it's going to be just a standard run play. Our defense bucks up, causes it to be a loss of 1. 3rd and... Ooh, bring Carter Davis over here. 3rd and 2. Buckeyes. Hand it off. Yep, that's a run play again. And Westvich is there to meet the running back in the hole. We force another punt. Our defense, man. Except for 2 bad plays, our defense has been locked in today. Has been... Doesn't do a whole lot of anything. Back to basics here with the Kelly Johnson run. Ooh, they finally have an answer for it. So Kelly only picks up 1. Second half adjustments, what are we thinking? Probably not a whole lot. Just keep giving it to Michael Smith. We'll see if they decide to cover him. They force an incompletion there. Nice hit by the linebacker, and Jerome Williams goes out with another injury. Cool. As we don't have anybody going past the sticks here, or anybody that I can throw to. So it's just going to be a run play, and it's Tavian who picks up another big first down for us. There's a play action to far. Could be a throw to Robbie White, who's immediately tackled. A gain of 1. Don't love that. We've yet to see Seontae Cobb since he went out in the first half with an injury. He's still pretty banged up, and because he's a young player, that might just be the end of his day, right? Like, we really no reason to risk further injury, even with how big of a game this is. As Tavian takes the snap. Oh, he's scrambling again. Can he get the first down here? Tavian with the speed. I mean, I wonder how he's doing health-wise, because he's been taking some hits out of bounds. These dirty Buckeyes, but yeah, he's been doing well as he tries this one deep, and there's just no animation whatsoever. Just our receiver didn't even know the ball was in play. He's just running straight. So is what it is, I guess. There's Chester McDonald up the middle, takes a hit, a big hit, but he's able to not fumble it, which is pretty cool. Under 5 minutes now in the 3rd. We will definitely be going for this on 4th down, depending on how many yards we pick up here. Never mind, we won't have to, because Michael Smith picks up another first down. 11 for 111 for the big tight end transfer. Tavian takes the snap. They bring blitz. Not really. They don't really bring a blitz, as Tavian just takes off himself. They brought 3 linemen and then a blitzing linebacker that was picked up. Tavian, no spy again, and he just burns it into the end zone. It's kind of like the Buckeyes forgot how fast Tavian St. Clair is. Yeah, good luck. Good luck to that D lineman catching him from behind. 12-point lead. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes, I mean, you got to score, and you got to... well, you don't have to do it quick, but you got to score, and then you got to figure out a way for your defense to hit the brakes on... Ooh, nice tackle, Chester McDonald. But yeah, you got to figure out a way for your defense to put the brakes on our offense, because we've been moving it the last few quarters, as their quarterback fires it to a wide open receiver. Johnny Hale lost in coverage. Now, I know what you're going to say. Weren't you using Johnny Hale? Yes. But he was lost in coverage down there. As we're going to be showing blitz here. And it works out well as they try to run it to the right side. Mason Stevens is there. Brings down the back. We bring heavy. We bring in a heavy package here to match up their 12 personnel. And their tight end just runs away from our DB. So Zach McGee is a talented player, but he just doesn't have what it takes to run with a lot of fast guys, and this tight end is very fast. So short play out to the right. It's a completion and a first down. 94 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter here. Samaj Jones from the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. It's going to be a little toss play to him. DJ Pickett is there to stop that from being a gain of a whole lot of anything. See what they're going to call here on 2nd and 9. Ooh, we jumped. And they did not snap it. It's going to be just a quick slant. That receiver picks up a bundle of yards, making it 3rd and inches. They come out, and there's going to quarterback sneak it, because that's what EAU games do. And Jones picks up the first down. Cool. End of the 3rd. Good joking. Good joking. This is so... I wasn't even talking because I was like, oh, it'll just be a first down run. It was a first down run, and it's a touchdown. Again, it's big plays, dude. We can make some stops. Most plays, right? Most of the game we're making pretty decent stops, and then it's just 1, 2, 3 plays a game that are just huge. As I'm just gonna let that one go into the end zone, not even risk it. Get the ball at the 25. Chester McDonald inside zone here doesn't work. So their linebacker is able to bring the young man down. See if we can get back to the basics here with the pass play. I mean, Michael Smith coming open. No, it's going to be a run play. There's Tavian St. Clair. He slides down 135 yards on the ground for Tavian. I don't know what these Buckeyes are doing, not covering him. It's really, really ridiculous. As Marcus Farr, we did another RPO, and I tried to set him up. I mean, all game we've been looking to set these guys up with that, and it kind of works. Gain of 6 on first down. Back to Kelly Johnson here with his little inside zone. He doesn't pick up anything. So I guess they figured out the Kelly Johnson inside zone motion play. As they set us up with a 3rd and 4. Going to be a quick fire to the left side, and that's going to be a big one for Ty Gilmore. Gilmore races down the left side of the field. Picks up a first and a lot more. Listen, a field goal makes this an 8-point game. I don't trust our defense, though. Oh, goodness. Really nice play by that defensive player. But yeah, I don't trust our defense getting a stop because this Buckeyes team has been... They've been just a nightmare all game as they don't... Oh my gosh, dude. Spy him. Like, why are you not spying the guy who's killing you? I don't understand what this Buckeyes... Our quarterback has got nearly 150 yards on the ground, and they're still not spying him at all as he fires it quick here to Michael Smith. Actually unreal. It's an actually unreal thing that's happening here in Columbus. As Tavian takes the snap back to pass, he's going to step up again. No spies. He dives forward for a first down. Over 150 yards now for the young man. Listen, I said I wasn't going to call speed options anymore. But here's a speed option for you. It goes to Farr, and Farr makes the reception, pushes his head forward. Marcus Farr now with some wear and tear popping up. As we're under 4 minutes to play, Kelly Johnson steps into the game. I forget what Gilmore is doing. I want Gilmore to go to the outside. Doesn't really work. Nope, it's going to be Michael Smith who makes the reception. 3rd touchdown of the day for the big tight end. Another touchdown for Tavian St. Clair. And I think going for 2 is the right call here. We're up by 11. But I want to be up by 13, as it's not going to happen. All right, well, we're up by 11. That's going to be more than enough. 2 scores. Buckeyes need to score quickly, and they did on that last drive, right? Like they were able to move the ball effectively until that big long play, as the returner only brings it out to the 14. Don't love that for them. But yeah, we'll see what they got planned here. They have a lot of stars in the receiving. Oh my goodness, dude. Longest play you've ever seen in your life. Loses 1 for the Buckeyes. But yeah, they got a lot of stars in that receiving room. They got a good quarterback with a big arm. He's also a scrambler, so like if they send everybody deep, never mind. They just throw it short. The running back breaks a couple tackles. We're going for big hits. We probably should just wrap up as they pick up a first down there. Here's Jones firing it outside, wide open. DJ Pickett was playing deep. Allowed a big reception there. Ohio State continues to move the ball against us. Under 3 minutes to play now. Jones shotgun. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Throw that, you coward! No, okay. I wasn't even looking at the back or in the backfield as Parker was running with that star tight end. Vic Burley gets a sack. 3rd and 12. Dropping everybody back into coverage here. See how this works out for us. All day for their... Oh, my goodness. Well, all day for their quarterback, but he delivers a terrible throw. And I think it's time... first time today that we break out the double A-gap blitz. Bringing McGee in. And McGee's a free rusher. That's an interception. DJ Pickett gets his, gets his interception. You know, he's been having a couple of games, but here it takes him to basically the last drive of the Buckeyes to get an interception. And that's more or less going to end it here, unless there's a fumble. I can't imagine we lose this game. So, not going to be congratulating us quite yet, but I do know who's going to be getting the game ball as Ty Gilmore loses a yard, and we have an injury on the offensive line, forcing us to stop the clock. This might be the last play. No, I imagine Buckeyes will call a timeout if we're not able to convert this. And that's what they do. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Well, a moment ago I said that's probably the end of the game. Turns out it was not, as we're unable to move the ball at all. But yeah, Buckeyes still with another chance. Here's pressure. That's going to be a second interception. DJ Pickett, listen, I said he gets a couple of games, and that holds true. As this quarterback was like, oh man, you know what? They're showing the replay for the punt, by the way. This quarterback's like, oh, you know what? I feel bad, DJ Pickett. You gotta keep that up. Here you go. So yeah, 7 interceptions now on the season for Mr. DJ Pickett, the outstanding transfer. He's going nutso crazy. As this is a Michael Smith RPO, gets around the outside. Oh, he needed a block. Keenan Booty was not able to get him that in time, as he thunders it down to the 7. I kind of want to score another touchdown, but also we risk fumbling the ball, right? Kelly Johnson, left side, into the end zone. They broke his collarbone last year. He breaks their back this year as Kelly Johnson scores another touchdown to put your Bison up 38-21. I want a 40 bomb. I just want a 40 bomb. I think 40 looks a lot better, especially to the recruits, knowing that we went in and just beat the hell out of it's Michael Smith, of course. We go into Columbus. We scored nearly double the amount of points they're able to. We'll see. No, listen, they might score another touchdown. They're very good. So let's calm down on that. But Tavian St. Clair looks fantastic all game long. Never really had any. I mean, did he have any really awful plays? A couple of like throwaways where he panics as they set up a screen here. Ciante Cobbs goes down with an injury. We don't love that. These Buckeyes love injuring our running backs, apparently. But the rest of the running back core looked fine. We didn't run it for many yards today, but just, I mean, Kelly Johnson with a handful of big runs. We were just kept picking away, man. Just kept picking up amounts of yards. Okay, all right, you idiot. The incompletion caused by a big hit there. Receiving, our receivers weren't terrific, but they just made plays, man. That's all it takes. Is just make the plays that you need to make, as that big tight end bowls over 2 defenders and goes into the end zone. See, this is what I said. This is what I said. They are able to score in a second. As their crowd goes crazy. As they cut the lead to 12 with 32 seconds left. Interesting. Not that it matters. 1-0, and your Bison take the victory. 40-28. Coming into Columbus to the 11th ranked team in the country and just pummeling them, man, right? Like, again, our defense letting up 4 big plays is kind of an embarrassment, but we did our job on offense. We'll go through the stats here in a second, but it is just unreal. The turnaround here in Fargo from just a couple years ago to now, right? Tavian St. Clair goes 22 of 31, 196 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not the best passing day, really, but he adds 157 yards on the ground and a touchdown. I mean, he's looking at player of the week for that. Kelly Johnson, 10 rushes, 65 yards and a touchdown. Nice game out of him. Marcus Farr, Cobbs, fine, right? Averaging over 4.5 yards per carry is pretty sweet. Chester McDonald, we won't talk about. 14 receptions, 137 yards and 3 touchdowns from Michael Smith. This tight end transfer is an absolute monster. Cobbs with 2 receptions for 2 yards. 2 receptions, 26 yards for Ty Gilmore. Keenan Booty, 2 receptions for 24 yards. Biggs with 2 drops at the very beginning of the game, and we didn't go back to him again, so hope he learns his lesson. Catch the dang ball. 2 interceptions for DJ Pickett, making his total 7 on the year now, only 3 away from the record for the Big 12. A sack for Vic Burley, who leads the team with 3 tackles for loss, while Zach McGee and DJ Pickett and Austin Westvich all tied 5 total tackles for those young men. 1 of 1 for JT Lloyd, a 25-yarder that put us up 19-14 in this right before halftime. Holy smokes, dude! That is the type of win that's going to catapult it. Like, I now have the confidence to really go after any of these Big 12 teams. Like, I was feeling a little bit shaky, to be honest. Feeling a little bit shaky with the Big 12 having way more talent than us. But, I mean, if we can go in and beat the Buckeyes by 2 scores, it should have been 3 scores if that tight end didn't get crazy on us the last second. But, man, we are rocking and rolling. Anyways, that is the end of this episode. Tim Phoenix suddenly doesn't like us as much, so we'll have to do some recruiting next episode. Go over what we currently have as we are heading down to Kansas, take on the Jayhawks. Your NDSU Bison, our 10th in the country. We'll try to keep that thing alive as we continue. Anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great night, and God bless.